So the Donovan Mitchell sweepstakes are now over. The Cleveland Cavaliers has acquired Donovan Mitchell for Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton. They played the draft this year and 3 unprotected first-round picks. Now I'm gonna start with the Cavs first, and I'm gonna go to the Jazz. So this is very good for the Cavaliers because they wanted something to do with Colin Sexton. Because when they had Darius Garland and Colin Sexton, now Sexton was a very fun backcourt. I like watching it, but it wasn't going to peak any. It wasn't going to higher than it was. So to be able to get a all-star player in place of Colin Sexton is really good. Now, the only thing I am concerned about is the defense. The defense is about to be very shaky because Donovan Mitchell isn't a defender like he was in college. In college, he was a pretty good defender, but as he's been in the NBA, he's been so focused on offense that he hasn't really played defense. But now that he has Darius Garland and other players around him, he won't rely on offense as much. So he might be able to play some defense as well. And then the defense won't be that bad because you still have Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. I'm really high on Evan Mobley. I really feel like he can change the landscape of the Cavs and the Cavs defense. So I'm fine with them not having good perimeter defense because their inside defense is going to be good. And they also still have Isaac Okoro, who is a plus defender as well. So I feel like the Cavs are set, and this rebuild after LeBron is really good. Now, let's go on to the Jazz. So the thing about the Utah Jazz is they already traded Gobert, and they traded Gobert for a lot more than what people thought they would be able to get for him. So now they traded Donovan Mitchell for a little bit, for a good haul as well. Lauri Markkanen is a good player. He really helped the Cavs last year in that third slot when they ran a big man lineup. So he really helped them make that push. Even though they didn't make the playoffs, they was poised to make one until they had injury history. So Lauri Markkanen, I feel like he's going to have a good push this year on the Jazz. If they give him some minutes, he might play good. Colin Sexton is not a bad player. He is not a bad player not to build around, but not a bad player to have on your team. A good young piece, a good player to help you tank because they're trying to tank for Victor. So that is not a bad trade to get rid of Donovan Mitchell and they go full rebuild and try to get Victor. The Victor sweepstakes is on. It's between them and the Thunder at this point. And that's not a bad trade. This is not a bad trade. The Cavs obviously won this deal. And look out for their team because their team was really fun last year. This year they're about to be really, really fun. They're going to have Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell running the backcourt. Evan Mobley is already fun to watch. He's amazing in defense. He's a good player. Then Jared Allen is also fun to watch. Unit is a little bit shaky. They still got Kevin Love, who's a good leader. Isaac Okoro off the bench. They might play him a little bit more in the starting lineup as well because, he needs to play us up there. This is not a bad trade, and I am really excited for the NBA season. Now that Donovan Mitchell is on the Cavs. I feel bad for Knicks fans because they was in the sweepstakes for a long time, but it didn't get a deal done. Even though the deal that was rumored to happen wasn't a bad deal, the Knicks just didn't accept it. So the Cavs took the opportunity and they got Donovan Mitchell, and it wasn't a bad trade. This is a good trade, and I'm excited for Donovan Mitchell on the Cavs.